The Russian Revolution. Nicholas II became the Tsar of Russia in 1894. He had the eye to rule Russian power, but did not have the power and mind to. He was known as more of a ruler that did not have the effective strategies. Nicholas's ruling soon led Russia from going down a good path to a bad one. One thing that needed to be done was the modernization of Russia, which meant completing the Trans-Siberian Railroad and other railroads. Industrialization happened so fast that Nicholas was forced to put the working farmers into working factories. This course of action upset many, and to add the worsening Industrialization Act, foreigners were brought in to run factories. Foreigners were becoming wealthy, causing the upper class a great deal of resentment. Alexander III was a very autocratic Tsar in the empire. He thought the reforms from the past Tsar were useless. Alexander made it very clear that he was to regain control of Russia's population. He also commanded new laws to the Russian people, such as provisions saying that schools were to be taught along with who could attend them. Secondly, the Russian language was the only dialect that was to be taught in schools, except for the classical languages of Latin and Greek. The religion was also differed. Government now had more control on local governments in cities. The Bloody Sunday. On Sunday, January 22nd, striking workers and their families gathered at 6 points in the city of St. Petersburg in Russia. They were led by Father Gapon. A large crowd held religious icons, sang hymns and patriotic songs, and proceeded without police interference towards the Tsar's official residence. The army's pickets near the palace released warning shots and then fired directly into the crowds. The Bloody Sunday led to the establishment of constitutional monarchy, the State Duma of the Russian Empire, the multi-party system, and the Russian Constitution of 1906. The March Revolution was an unplanned, chaotic war that broke out within the streets of the cities. This war led to the overthrowing of the Tsar, Nicholas II, along with the end to the Russian Empire. It also changed Russia's social structure and paved a way for the USSR, or the Soviet Union. The Bolsheviks saw the open window and knew it was time to act if they wanted power. Many of the revolutionaries were either imprisoned or exiled, but later brought back by a German train. 3 different types of governments were formed: parliamentary government, military government, and rule by workers and soldiers. On November 7, 1917, Lenin's supporters, led by Leon Trotsky, held government buildings in Petrograd and arrested members of the provisional government. Trotsky had a group of what he called Red Guards, who were trained very efficiently, which gave the Bolsheviks a military that was strong enough to win. The Bolshevik Revolution was over in a matter of hours.